Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the Avomancia Peninsula. I am out on my balcony because it's a lovely sunny day. Look, you can see up there, lovely sunny day. And I have decided I'm going to not do anything in the citadel itself today. Look, hang on, let me turn myself around. Because I'm riddled. I'm riddled with fishermen. I've literally, if I got any more fishermen, it would just be off of fishing and nothing else. There are so many fishermen lurking around, but frankly, I'm all right with that actually. They make for a good populace. This is, after all, by the sea, so I guess there would be quite a lot of fishermen around. Maybe not as many as there are there, I don't know, but there are quite a lot of fishermen. What's really funny is there's even more villagers to bring in from the other side. It's utterly ridiculous. Maybe one day I'll sort out the insides of this and make it all nice for villagers coming out here. Try not to trip over the dog. But look at them, there's loads. There's three just in this little bit. Yeah, I'm talking about you and your brother and your sister. But what we're not going to do is any more stuff inside of here. I've sort of need a little bit of a break. I am going to get rid of that kind of mob farm monstrosity thing in the background. This is no longer required. I might give it one last massive AFK session on that, I think, and then call it a day, because it is not in keeping with the profile of this particular place. But what I want to do, I want to do stuff outside the citadel, and what that means, look, there's more fishermen. I will finish my sentence in a minute, people, don't worry. There's more of them. Look, they're just talking to each other. These, and they breed like rabbits. Well, like fisher rabbits anyway. And hang on, get yourself... I've completely lost my point now. Look, there's like, they're all over the place. I do love this market. Coming round. Let's get outside. Right, so what... All right, I got here eventually. I went all round Will's mother's to get here, but I did eventually get here. I want to do something with this outside area, because what I think it needs is, one, it needs to be lit up a little bit, because I don't want the all of the villagers to get face eaten when I take away the fences, which is going to be really soon. But similarly, I just want it in keeping with the kind of thing would be outside a citadel like this. And I think there'd be more fields, there'd be more dirt paths, there'd be more places of interest, there'd be like turned over wagons, there'd be all sorts of things going on over there. I just don't know what yet. So should we have a bit of a crack on, because I really fancy having a go at perhaps starting by expanding. Where'd you come from? Look, we've already got these as well. Look, love them there. Let's sit there farming away. I think we need to make a number of paths first, and then once we've got the path sorted, we're going to be far more ready to be able to do, I don't know, maybe a little bit few more structures. That's too many lanterns on posts, for example. We need to improve that. We've got golems aplenty, so it's not like we're short of the odd golem or two. We should be fairly well protected. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is remove the boundary edges of this particular field, because I think I want this field to extend right to the water's edge, at least in some places. So if I take this off, I can collect up the torches as well. I've just had collected a load of stuff. I've got a load of, you know what I've not got? I've not got a hoe. The one thing that's probably most important for this particular activity, never mind, I'm sure I can sort myself out a hoe. Let's pop that back in there and put that there, that there, that there, that there, and that there. Right, so crafting table. I quite like having crafting tables sort of dotted around. So if I just pop one in there just for the sake of it, if I then make myself, oh no, I don't need to make any sticks, I've got sticks. I've not got any stone, so it's going to be wooden hoes aplenty, but wooden hoe is all right. I can live with a wooden hoe. Let's come 5, and we can start to hoe some of this ground around the edge, bring it right up to this edge. I think it's going to look much nicer if we do that. Where do we want it to come from? I tell you what we could even do. This is too straight an edge as well. I get so fed up with those wandering con men as well. They really do my head in. If I come out to here and then hoe all of this stuff, this is of right, so this is going to need watering cannon, isn't it? Where's that? So that if I do that, and then I put... Oh, not... First off, you need the waterman, for goodness sake. Get that like that. That like that. Get myself a wee post that can go there. And I can put a torch on top of the post. Like that. That looks right, doesn't it? I think I'm going to... I think we just need to do that on every one, don't we? Otherwise it won't be consistent. Let's get rid of that. That's cool. Apart from that, if I put that like that, that's still too far away. Is it really? Is it really too far away, that? Maybe it is. Goodness me. Right, in that case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out that and that, pop that out, shove the water bucket in there. Right, pop that there and there. Put that there and that there. That should now give me enough hydration to be able to do that, and that, right? Yeah, it will. Brilliant. So I can just come around and do all of these too. Plant those up. And we can start to get some nice, wide, swaying, attractive things. I don't just want to do wheat. I do want to do some other stuff as well. But I think wheat, as from a distance, just looks the best as a crop. So if I... What about here? Is that going to work for me? They're not going to work, are they? So let's get rid of you as well. You can stop getting in my way because you really annoy me now. Pop that in there. That can go there and there, and that will do the necessary hydration activities. This hoe's almost done. You get what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to carry on doing this and make this field look more lovely, and I'll be back when I've done it a bit more. You know what? I think it's coming on all right. I've made a 2-layer, kind of a second layer. I don't want to fall off the lighthouse. This was the best place to see it from. But that goes up like on a step and the field continues along. I've put a fence across to kind of break up that landscape a little bit. I might play around with fences, etc. I've expanded the field right over on the other side over there, and it's actually starting to look all right. I need to put some detailing in there. I'm going to put some haystacks in the middle of the fields and things like that, make more of these kind of little light pillars as we go along. But I quite like the way it's working. I don't know how far I want to go. I've put a fence across here, but I may get rid of that fence and just have the field come up a little bit further, but I don't want to overdo it. It's quite a tricky one. And also, what am I going to do with that over there? That needs something doing to it. All of that over the back needs something doing to it. Oh, it's actually really hard. And also, do we want these stone roads? Are these stone roads in keeping with where we're moving? Certainly, I think this stone road here, the one that goes kind of like a left turn out of the citadel to go down to the dock, that I think that's fair enough. That can be stone. But these roads all the way over around the back here, are they going to be stone? I really don't know. I think I need to have a proper think about this. Well, I came to go to sleep, and what do I find? Some thieving tea leaves nicked my bed. Now I'm going to have to come and sleep next to him. That's not right, is it? I thought I'd run across the bridge today to come to the mate's base in the Hall of Heroes. That way, if there's any creepers on the side of the mountain, I can see them from a distance, I can poke them away or run furiously in the opposite direction. You ain't getting me this time. Straight into the Hall of Heroes first, but if you want to skip this bit, if you really do, are you sure? Because there's some great bits here. But if you want to skip this bit, like always, there is a timestamp in the description below. First off, got to come into the Hall of Members. We have 2 new members, IBA Geezer and Rich. IBA Geezer and Rich, thank you so much, both of you, for joining the membership group. You are clad in leather. I don't know if that's what you like to do on your days off, but you are doing it in the Hall of Heroes. Thanks so much for becoming a member. It is brilliant to have you on the podiums. Coming across here, we are going into the Hall of Patrons. downstairs as always. First off, into Cobble. We've got 3 new Cobble people. Adam, no surname, bit like Cher again. Adam, welcome to the Hall of Heroes on your cobblestone pedestal, clad in iron. It's an absolute honour to have you on here, mate. Thank you very much for joining. Shadow Mermaid, it is brilliant to have you on here with your own pedestal. Your dad's got his pedestal, now you've got your own. It's superb. I'm so pleased to have you. You look brilliant in the silver suit as well. Braden Schroeder, really good, really recently joined the Cobblestone Patron team. It is brilliant to have you, my friend. Thank you so much for the support. It is very much appreciated. And you have made this little 3-person can complete. Moving through to the Redstone Hall down in corner down here. We've expanded this room because it was full. Do you remember last week it was full? Julian filled it up. So I've added a little bit, maybe a bit optimistic, but there you go. I've added a little bit. And today we've got Darren Todd. Darren, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone member. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. And I'm really grateful to be able to stick a silver suit and put you at the end of this little 4-man can here. Stormy Springs, you've upgraded, Stormy. Thanks so much for upgrading. Upgrading is allowed. You were Cobble, now you're Redstone. Brilliant. So I've given you a Redstone block and brought you down here into this pretty room. Thanks so much, Stormy. It's a real pleasure. Same for you, Antonio. Antonio, thank you for upgrading. That is amazing. Upgrading is allowed. It is brilliant to have you next to Stormy, the two of you, right in the middle of this can, both upgraded at the same time in this beautiful, did I mention it's a beautiful room? In this beautiful room. Really great to have you, and thank you so much for that support. And Chris Field, thanks for joining. I've put you at the end of the can. You are supporting Antonio because he's got a dodgy shoulder. So make sure you stay there, my friend. It is lovely to have you ironclad atop a red square. It is superb, and I'm really grateful for your support, Chris. Thank you very much indeed. Coming around, right. If you want to get involved in Patreon, it is very easy. Go to avomance.com and you too can be a member of Patreon. All the benefits are there and you can go and read it very easily. Front page, avomance.com. Not at all difficult to find. We are going to come around and put someone in the mate space. Well, I'm really excited. I almost went past my entrance there. Really excited about this mate space member. I have to say, they are just one of the nicest people I think I've ever met on this game in my entire life. She is an absolute dream. I'm really grateful for her support. She's so interactive. She's so grateful for the conversation that I give her, but which is utterly ridiculous and ironic because I'm so grateful for the conversation that she gives me. She really brings something to the Avatopia server as well, and I'm so grateful for it. So we are in episode 86. Are we really? Oh my goodness. Right, episode 865. Well, that'll be fun, wouldn't it? But today, I am going to pay homage and tribute to the wonderful woman that is Mama Bear 79. You are brilliant, and I'm really grateful for the ridiculous levels of support that you offer me and everybody on Avatopia. You're a superb person, and it is well overdue that you have your spot in this Friends Hall. Hang on, where's me? Oh, for a minute there I thought I didn't have any. And I think I'm going to waste every single one of the rockets that I have in my pocket on you, Mama Bear. Thank you so much. Dance, Mama Bear, dance in your high-heeled mules. Boom. That's it. I'm now out of rockets. I've got to make some more. But I don't care because you are worth it. Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you so much for the support. It's great to see you on the pedestal in this very exclusive company. I am also properly delighted to announce an addition to this hall. Yes, Pigglesworth. Pigglesworth has joined the AlphaCraft team. It is absolutely brilliant. I'm really genuinely excited. Pigs is a great new member, got some great content, and he is definitely going to add another string to the bow of strength of this team. Make sure you go and check him out because he's superb. Pigs, brilliant to have you in the Hall of Heroes and brilliant to have you in the AlphaCraft team. Looking forward to working with you, buddy. I think it's time we went for a little wander outside the citadel. I'm just going to... Oh, what a lovely leafy glade. We've got a little path coming along this way. Hello, Mr. Villager. You're a fisherman walking through the fields. Fair enough. We've got a little sitting area here for the villages, and we can wander through to look over the... Coming inside. Oh, look over the kind of the overhang where it's, oh, don't fall. Oh, I just fell. Right, so have I got anything to replace that with? Not at the moment. If I just, it's the one thing about this is tripping over. I've got one seed left. Amazing. Right, tripping over causes massive problems. So coming through here, up back onto the main path. We've got just a little area there where we've got some composting going on. To the left, we have a cart that's been abandoned with some bits and pieces that have been unloaded on that. We've not really done anything on this side. This side has got, we've augmented the path a little bit, put some trapdoors in there, a little bit more gravel. This bit is all very lovely. We've kind of turned it around, so, oh, I've done it again. Oh, but I've picked up some seeds this time. So let's plant them up. And we come around, look, so we've got nice big fields. If I come up here, will we be able to see it properly, or do I need to go up to the lighthouse? I'm not sure we can see it properly. And then over here, I decided to put in a little pumpkin and melon field surrounded by some more greenery. I think we've done a half decent job of this one. I've come up to the lighthouse again because it really is the best vantage point. You can see everything you need to see. We see where we've edged off with the green, which I think really adds that nice extra deep green colour against the yellow of all that corn. It works really, really well. And that little pumpkin patch over there actually adds to it too. I need to find something really interesting to do to that big circle. Not sure what yet. Absolutely not sure. But this is looking okay. Still loads to do on this place because there's a lot of green, lots of paths to replace. Inside the citadel is looking particularly undeveloped. There's some farms there that need to come out down on the left. They've both got to come out once I've taken as much of them as I could possibly need. And yeah, I need to do something in front of the castle as well. I need to do inside the castle. I need to develop inside the mansion. So much to do, so little time. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.